Also joining us will be former Formula One driver and Indianapolis 500 winner Danny Sullivan, who's been scouring the U.S. looking for the next Formula One world champion. Here's his update on the Red Bull Driver Search Program.
Welcome back to the Red Bull Formula One Driver Search Program. In a few minutes, we're going to be announcing the 14 finalists. Now, all of these drivers will have a chance to win one of the 4 coveted seats fully funded by Red Bull in a junior formula in Europe for the 2003 season. Now, these young drivers are going to be put through a fitness test that will be monitored by motorsports fitness expert Jim Landis. Also, they're going to get the chance to compete against one another at a karting center here in Indianapolis. Now let's take a look at the first 7 drivers.
I'm Ryan Hunter-Ray. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Boca Raton, Florida. I just wanted to lead to the top. I mean, my drive since racing karts at a very young age was Formula One. And this is a dream come true that Red Bull would actually be putting this on and giving us a chance to do this. I'm going to take every opportunity.
Hi, I'm Scott Poiter. I'm from Deerfield Beach, Florida, and I'm 19 years old. I'm very excited to be able to come to Indianapolis and experience this Formula One race and the Red Bull Driver Search being part of that. I feel that I'm just going to be introduced to a brand new level of racing, and I'm very excited about that.
My name is Bobby Wilson. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. It's going to be a wonderful experience, especially to meet with the other drivers. There's obviously a lot of energy here at Indianapolis, especially since it's such a main place for like auto racing, and I'm really excited. It's just going to be a great weekend.
My name's Scott Speed. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Manteca, California. I'm really excited about this weekend to see a Formula One car for the first time, up close to see it go by. It's the most advanced race car on the planet, and it just intrigues me. Hopefully I plan on using this as a launching pad to get me racing into Europe, and after, hopefully I get picked as one of the 4, and after a couple of years of racing over there, I plan on being in Formula One.
My name is Rocky Moran. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Orange County, California. My goal is always to make it to Formula One. I watch every single Formula One race. I definitely feel there's a need for an American driver to be running at the top. So we'll see what happens.
My name is Grant Mayman. I'm from New London, Wisconsin, and I'm 24 years old. My past experience with Formula One has been incredible. It's the sounds of the cars, especially the start, all of the cars coming off the grid, going past you. I expect to be shaking a lot of hands, working a lot with cameras. I'm sure that'll help in the future. Just a smile, permanent grin all week long, common thread through the whole thing.
My name is Joey Hand. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Sacramento, California. The people that are there are so involved and so into F1. It's just amazing, and that's something I definitely want to be part of. You don't see that everywhere you go in all sports. You know, it's a worldwide known sport, and that's you don't see that everywhere. This Red Bull thing is gonna be awesome, and I hope to do well in it.
You spray me, everybody, you're out.
More from Danny later. Race time is approaching, but first, let's catch up once again with Danny Sullivan, who is rounding up the contenders in the Red Bull Driver Search Program.
Okay, we've been introduced to the first 7 drivers. Now let's take a look at the second 7.
Hi, I'm Patrick Long. I'm 21, and I'm from Bedford, England, originally from Agoura, California. Well, being over in Europe, I've been fortunate enough to make it a couple times to a few Formula One races. I got to go to Monaco for the first time in '99, and that was quite an experience just being there. I'm devoted 100% towards Formula One. It's a passion, and I'm determined to get there. My ambitions have kept me there, and I'm determined to succeed.
I'm Paul Edwards, 24 years old, from Santa Maria, California. I expect a lot's going to be taken from this week. I mean, everybody's here, the judges. media, a lot of press. They're going to be watching us to see how we carry ourselves in front of the public, in front of the camera, and different activities, how we just carry ourselves, not just only what our times are on the racetrack in the weeks to come. Well, it's been my dream since, I went to Europe when I was 16. This came about now, and this is what I've been hoping for. So this is pretty much all or nothing for me.
My name is Michael Abadi. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm 16 years old. I've never been here in Indianapolis before, but of course I'm excited, and I'm much more excited to see the Formula One race. Well, I expect to learn more about Formula One, how they conduct in the pits and things like that, and just for the physical tests, I want to learn where my strengths and weaknesses are.
My name's Brian Sellers. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Centerville, Ohio. I see my future in Europe. I think there's a lot of opportunities over there, and I think with the direction F1's going, that they need an American, and there's plenty of Americans that want to be there, so I'd love to go to Europe and give myself a shot.
Hi, I'm Phil Giebler. I'm from Oxnard, California, and I'm 22 years old. My first initial feeling when I first saw a F1 race was immediately the sound was the most exciting thing, and the sound of the cars isn't like anything else, so it's quite an experience just to hear the cars. Just being able to be at the circuit, watching it live it's difficult to do, so you feel special when you're out there.
Hello, I'm Joel Nelson. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Reno, Nevada. It should be great. We're at a Grand Prix. I'll be able to see, all the drivers will be able to see the Formula One a bit behind the scenes, and I'm sure there's something to learn, and I'll take as much on board as I can.
Hi, my name is Boston Reed. I'm 19 and from Fairmont, Indiana. Being in Indianapolis is awesome. I mean, it's really great to be, from 45 minutes away and to be, in a hometown, and hopefully you have some hometown fans cheering for you when they announce your name. I mean, that's unreal, to get to represent Indiana. This program right here has opened the doors for us that, was kind of a dream at young, but now they're kind of put into reality for us young guns coming up. I think that this program here opens the door to where if one of us wants to go Formula One, I think we have a chance now.
Today, in the shadow of great American Formula One drivers, we're going to be announcing 15 drivers who potentially could become the next American Formula One star.
That's what we need is a driver winning and doing well in Formula One to really open the eyes of the public and make them realize what this sport's about.
Show their stuff and develop that skill.
If you want to go to Formula One, you'd be a fool not to take this.
If F1 in America is on our shoulders, I say thank you very much.
I think it's definitely a realistic shot that one of us is going to get there.
Either way it's going to be, but these guys.
We can help them get along the road to get to Formula One. We're committed to doing whatever we need to do to make that happen.
More with Danny Sullivan when we return to the U.S. Grand Prix at Indianapolis. Now let's get more on the Red Bull Driver Search Program with comments from former American Formula One driver and Indy 500 winner Eddie Cheever.
I think that Formula One really needed an event here in America for it to say that it is an international racing series, and it's vital, I think, for Formula One to come and race at a track like Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I think the Red Bull Driver Search Program is fantastic. It's a tremendous opportunity for young race car drivers. I think it's fantastic that finally, after all of these years, somebody is taking an interest in trying to build up young American race car drivers. Hopefully one of these drivers that Danny has picked will have all of the right ingredients to one day be a Formula One race car driver. But they have a very long road ahead of them. But it's very nice to see that a company like Red Bull has the vision of helping young drivers into what is the most difficult racing series in the world.
been a champion everywhere. So. Let's go over there and take. Hey, what do you got?
Well, maybe one day one of those young men will be first across the line here at Indy in the U.S. Grand Prix.